Line guy. Line slice. Little chopper. Right. Before we get cheers, as we're doing a full chicken here. I love pulverizing. I also love taking the door. I need to be back. This is a 5 pound. I think I find in the grocery store. Break this all the time. We'll save the bone and some of the fat to get the process started. With the gravity some sort of intensified production sauce. I'm not entirely sure which direction we're going to go with, but yeah, that's what we're going to be starting with today. So let's start with the this is one of my favorite things to do. If you're new to cooking, I recommend it. This is one of the first things that I went over in my class. And chicken is one of my absolute favorite cuts of meat here. So we're going to try this guy off a little bit and talk to you guys through what's going on. Alright, let's get our knife. Okay. So whole bird, whole chicken. I always started backside down, breast side up, and start with the breast. Do the wings, and then the meat. I think it just like the breast is naturally that way. The key here is to obviously get as much meat off of the kind of bone carcass as possible without hacking it up and making it look all grody. So we're going to start with the breast. You can feel this breastplate right down the center, and we're just going to do on either side of the breastplate to start. But other than that, this is a pretty good looking bird. I'm okay with it. Let's start there. Okay. You guys see this right? Oh, yeah, looks good. Okay. Starting on the right side. As close to the breastplate as you can. And then make sure you go all the way down to the rib cage. And to be honest, I'm not going to be too upset if we do accidentally leave a little bit extra meat on the bone or on the carcass here. Like I said, I'm going to be using this for stock, so a little bit of chicken meat on the bone for that will only help out the stock here. And now I'm just kind of running my finger down the center, kind of helping it remove itself from the carcass. And then we're going to start slicing away. Now we also want to pop this joint out, which is always a fun thing to do. It feels a little funky the first time. And that's going to release the wing from the actual breast kind of meat plate here. Then we're going to go right through. And now we have a, you see that all right? One side, full tender still there. You see there's very little, if any, meat attached to the rib. And then we have the wing here that we'll kind of cut off right now. And remove those, separate those. Beautiful. Got our wing. Wing one. This guy. Alright, same thing on the other side. Alright, same thing. We're going to score the breastplate here. Or excuse me, it's kind of the breastplate. Let's go right down the line. All the way down here. Make sure we're scoring all the way. Beautiful. I always run my finger down here just to kind of help separate the meat from the carcass. Just kind of helps yourself. And then we're going to start cutting across. Again, we're going to pop the bone out. You kind of feel it in there with your fingers and get the knife blade in between the joints. There it is. Alright, and we have the other side, wing still attached. We'll get that off here in a second. Again, full tender, full breast. A little bit more meat on this side, but still really well done, if I don't say so myself. Alright. Cutting board is of the smaller sorts. Running out of room. Alright. We got, again, our wing. Looks beautiful. Wing number 2. Got the other side. Again, looks great. Alright, now my favorite part of the bird, the dark meat. And that's what we're going to be using today for this grits kind of deal here. This part is you also do need to kind of dislocate the hips from the back, basically. So what we're going to do is we're just going to grab these and kind of push them inward. Each one pops out. You can feel it. A little grody the first time, like I said, but it is what it is. All right, and I'm cutting out some of this fat content right now as well, a little bit of skin. And we're gonna do what we do best, start rendering this. That guy. Okay, so back to this piece. You really got to start feeling out where these bones lie, right? So right now we have the thigh piece, which is right here, and then the drumstick, right? This guy right here. You want to get as much of the thigh as you can. I find when some people do these at home, they're leaving a lot of the thigh kind of on the bird here. So we've already popped out this joint, so this is where we're going to kind of start and try and get right up in through here. and then get this guy all carved out. So let's see how this goes. You guys see this all right? All right. Here I have the whole leg. Flip it over. We got our thigh piece right here. The drumstick. When I'm cooking this, I'm thinking about just leaving it whole like this when we cook these, and then slicing it after. I think that's gonna be either a cool look to plate, just like one whole wing on top of grits, or you might cut it. So we're gonna leave these as is, like this. Let's do the other side here. All right, quick and easy. We have the other leg. Looks great. All right, what's left is pretty much the back plate and the rib cage here. We do have some meat left on it. I'm okay with that. Like I said, we got the majority. This all looks great. I'm gonna save this and put it in stock for later. Hopefully these fit in a Ziploc, but we'll see. Actually, we're gonna steal some fat, more fat from this guy here. All right, let's see what other things we can steal from here. There's a little bit of skin. It's so weird talking about chicken because we literally, cook the meat and then we're gonna literally roast the bones, then we're gonna boil them. It's just like, it's like out of a horror movie. It's just funny to me. Alright, we're rendering the fat down. We'll use that in a little bit. Let's get these in hopefully a plastic bag. Perfect. All right. Pretty quick, pretty easy. Breaking down the chicken, not as like much of a to-do as one might assume initially. And why not, right? I think that chicken was $10. And just like a little bit of extra work. I think the work is a little bit more fun anyways, so let's clean up a touch. And talk about what we're doing next. Awesome. Okay, so I love grits. Grits is like polenta of the South. My already issue that we're running into is went to the store today and they didn't have grits technically. They have cornmeal, which is 100% similar but not the same. Hey Lauren, good to see you. The difference is it's much finer. It's gonna create more of a, I don't know, like, I guess finer consistency, which is totally fine. But typically grits or polenta is a little bit more coarse, and I like the consistency that comes with that. I've never used this fine version before, so hopefully it works out the same. We'll see, we'll see. But yeah, we're gonna do grits here. We're gonna flavor it with pretty much just cheese. We're gonna do Parmesan and goat cheese, and then a lot of chicken flavor we're gonna steal from this fat. I'm gonna use some of the chicken here, like little odds and ends, to just hopefully incorporate that. So we'll see, we'll see. It should be a good time. It should be a good time. So right now, we're doing the fat rendering, and we'll use that here in a little bit. My issue with my stove is that this one is just so hot. It doesn't like regulate well. All right, cheers. Lauren, are you drinking? What are you drinking? All right, the other thing we're doing is this sauce. We're gonna, again, we're just gonna do like the typical reduce and adjust and hopefully get like a great concentrated either chicken. I'm thinking tomato. I know I've been doing tomato a lot, but I think the chicken, tomato, and grits is gonna play well. So we're gonna go that route here as well. So let's get some of this going. I have like random onions left over from other things, so we're going to use some of that here. I forget what kind of onion this was, a Mayan sweet onion. I don't know, sounded cool. It was kind of a funky shape too, which I liked. So we're going to use the rest of that guy. And we're going to do my favorite technique, right? We're gonna basically saute this, get it going, release all the flavors. We're gonna blitz it, blend it, strain it, and then continue reducing. IPA, I love it, I love it. I have no beers, Lauren, so I'm doing the good old vodka waters. Good old vodka waters. With lime though, the lime helps a lot, so. All right, and then like, because we're gonna blitz it, it doesn't really matter what our onion shape looks like, but we're gonna just do a little bit of a, I'm doing this in a weird ass way, but just a little fine chop here. Dropping things. Ugh. All right, onion looks good. A little bit of garlic. Classic not waters, exactly right. Exactly right. Speaking of not water, this is definitely not water, guys. Alright, quick chop on these guys. Again, doesn't really matter what it looks like. Okay. These are a little fat rendering looking, nice and golden brown. So it would just flip. So annoying. Alright, looking good. Keep rendering. Alright, that's looking good. Let's get our grits going. The grits are going to take about an hour. Typically, maybe a little bit less since they're finer, I guess. And then I think our sauce is going to take about an hour as well. And then we can get the chicken going probably in about 30, maybe 40 minutes, something like that. Speaking of chicken, let's get our oven going. We're going to do what should we do? Let's do 350 just to start. We're going to do grits in this pan. Let's get a little bit of this chicken fat that we just rendered out. Love that, love that. All right, we can move some of this. All right, grits. Let's do, all right, about a cup. We're gonna do about a cup, and then we're also gonna do about 4 cups of liquid. I think that's a fair ratio. The other thing with grits is like things change, and if it's too thick, you just add more liquid. That's literally all that we're gonna do here. So let's get our back burner. Let's actually get this guy going. Here, we're gonna start with 2 cups of liquid. What are you guys looking at? All right, let's see here. Can you hear the fat like rendering and popping? That's too funny. All right, I like to do equal parts like fat, milk, or cream. I have half and half, which is kind of annoying, and then chicken stock. So we're gonna do about a cup of stock. Need to grab another one. Alright, 1 cup of chicken stock, broth, whatever you have. Hopefully it's not water. And then 1 cup of half and half, which is, I believe, milk and cream. Alright, there's our first 2 cups. We're going to, and we also have the chicken fat in here. Should we like... Yeah. Okay. Wait. Where's that? Here we go. We're gonna steal a couple pieces of chicken. Yeah, let's get this going. Like just a little, some of these odds and ends. Just to get some of that flavor in there, right? Is this thing even on? Is this thing on? Alright. Alright, just got a couple little pieces of chicken in there. We're gonna get those kind of seasoned. Let's turn our heat up. Alright, and then this guy's gonna be our other for our sauce. Alright, we got 3 out of the 4 burners going. You think we can get another burner going here? Get them all locked and loaded? We'll see. I'll try my best here. All right, a moment to cheers. All right, we need to add oil here. What am I doing? And let's add some of this chicken fat that we've been rendering, right? Why not? All right, this guy's finally toasting, cooking. Spread that out a bit. All right, we're coming up to heat. This is looking good, that's looking good. We got our oven going. All right. We're chilling for now. We're chilling. Just trying to get this back into frame. I literally go the wrong way every time. I'm like, all right, left, nope, right. Okay, back, nope. All right, that'll do. Okay, mix this guy around. All right, and do you guys understand the thought process here, right? With putting a little bit of chicken in here. Well, even if you do, I'm about to tell you. What we're doing is we're creating the fond, right? We're cooking a little bit of chicken. We seasoned it. It's gonna kind of stick to the bottom. There's gonna be the little brown bits at the bottom. We're gonna use that to be the basis of our grits flavor, or part of the basis. So we don't really care about these. We can have them burn. We can have them not really burn, but like we definitely want to give them some color and some time in here. So we'll keep doing that. How's this guy looking? Are we shimmery yet? This guy's still coming up to heat. Let's give a little test guy. All right, we're good. All right, that's looking good. A little cleanup. What else could we do even? All right, let's hit this with a little salt and pepper. It's looking great. Let's give our chicken a flip. Oh yeah, look at that. And granted, it's not like much chicken. It's not gonna like really crazily affect things, but I think that as long as we're doing something, it's better than doing nothing, right? So a little bit there, and then we'll deglaze with the our cream and chicken stock mixture here. I'm going to turn these down a touch, and I might not even touch it for a little bit. I just really want them to brown. I just want them to develop that color, right? As I say not touch it, I immediately touch it, of course. Alright, these guys are looking good. Our oven is up to temp. You know what we should probably do? We should probably sear. I think that's what we're gonna do. Add a little bit more oil. Let's get these guys out. And then we're just salting and peppering our chicken thighs. We're gonna add the heavier seasoning right before they go into the oven to finish. All right, a little bit more. Where's all the oil? We're going to turn this down. We don't want it to be crazy hot. We want, again, this fat to render out. I'm even going to take it off the heat. Salt and pepper the other side. We want all the moisture and fat to come like out of the chicken skin, right? And then that will really help it to crisp. And one of the best ways to do that is to bring it up to temperature slowly, right? So the pan was hot. We were at like a 4, but my burner, like a 4 and above, is like just hot. So brought it back on. We'll let it again just slowly kind of crisp up, and then we're gonna finish these in the oven. The beauty with this is we can take these off whenever, and then finish them right in the last like 20 minutes of what we'll do here, which is just super easy and great with the timing piece. All right, let's look at our onions. Oh, we're getting some color. I love that. All right, we're gonna do the tomato paste. A little squeeze tube, only way to have it, only way to do it. You know, maybe a little anchovy paste. We're just gonna do a little touch. And see what that ends up looking like. All right, we're using our favorite French technique. You guys heard me talk about it 1,000 times. We're gonna almost burn a lot of this. We've already done that on the onions. Those are great. Let's check, are these guys, where's my tongs? Color, hard for you to see. We're not there yet. And we shouldn't even be there yet, so that's great. I'm just happy we're not burning things. Again, we're just building the depth of flavor on the bottom of this pan, right? We've got the oil, the onion, the garlic, the tomato. Let that keep going. But we're getting close. We're getting close. Almost my favorite part of the night, the deglaze. I love a good deglaze. All right, what else are we thinking to this sauce here? This is looking great, actually. You guys ready? All right, crank our heat a little bit. All right, We got deglaze with our chicken stock. We're gonna get all the bits off the bottom of the pan. Let this come to temperature. Help like incorporate it. We're gonna hit it with a knob of homemade garlic butter. You guys can't. So good. This stuff is so good. Quick garlic butter hitter. Lovely. Lovely. All right, that's looking great. Let's turn our heat down. Let's get this guy. All right. We're at this just like light golden brown. We're not there yet. It's like super blonde still, but it's coming together wonderfully. I'm just gonna turn this down. All right. All right, we're coming together. We're having a good time. I love this. Can you smell with all this like steam? It smells so good. Just wait till we blitz this too. I can't wait. I can't wait. All right, cheers. We're almost ready for a refill. Alright, let's take another look at these guys. Alright, see this golden blonde? Alright, we're gonna try something else. Nice and golden blonde right there. We want it a little bit deeper, right? A little bit deeper, but it's coming to where we want it. So we're gonna put that back on the heat. We're gonna actually turn our heat up finally. I'm at about like medium. Again, my burner is different, right? It's always fucking hot. So I'm at about a 5, I'd say. So medium to medium high. And then that will just bring this guy to the color we want. We're gonna flip it, quick sear on that side, and then off. We're taking it right off, put it, finish it in the oven, again, that 20 minutes before we're ready to eat here. And we need to get this going so I can get my grits going in there next, right? We're using the all of the flavor that's going to be at the bottom of that pan for the initial part of the grits. So, you like those transitions, Warren? Right? I'm working on the stream setup, so we got transitions now, right? A little cutting board action, a little bit of a stovetop action. We're getting better, slowly but surely. All right, let's take a look here. We're still working it, looking great. We're all good. All right, I don't know about you, but I'm ready for a second one. See what the ice situation looks like. Still doing great. Can't remember what I used that last for. Just wash this guy. Alright. I'm all over the place. I'm so messy right now, guys. I apologize. Get our shit cleaned up a bit. Alright, you with me here? You got a drink. A little lime topper. Gonna throw that guy in there. Quick little 5 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we got the Brita topper. What more could you ask for? Or good old knot water. Alright, let's check our meat. Still looking good. I want the color deeper. I don't know about you. See, that one looks a little bit better. Maybe switch this. See how that goes. A couple more minutes or a couple more seconds. And then we can get our grits going. Yeah, sauce is on super low heat. We're just kind of sweating everything out. And then we'll keep adding to this. Let's see what we even taste like. Yeah, I hate to say it's super good already. Just keep monitoring this. And what we'll probably do is just have this be like a thick reduction. Alright, we're getting loud. Can you guys hear this? Fucking loud. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Alright. Quick sear on the other side, then off the heat, then we're getting our grits going. Because again, the grits are going to take forever, and we're using the basis of flavor from the chicken to incorporate that into the grits. We want this to have just like this smack in the face, beautiful chicken taste. Lauren, are you watching the Rams game? Rams 49ers? Who's winning? Where are we at with that one? Hell yeah, hell yeah. Okay. I saw the Bengals one. I love Joe Burrow. That's gonna be a fun game. He's just such a calm, badass, speak softly but loudly, if you know what I mean. Oh, close game. Okay. This whole last couple playoffs games, not that I know sports at all, have been insane. Alright, we got a nice little brown on the other side. Looks great. Let that kind of rest, so to speak. And then we're doing our deglaze, right? Alright. course, hard to see because my lighting is always blown out. I need to figure that out. All of the flavor like came up from the bottom. We see all of this color like within this cream stock mixture. We're gonna let this finish coming to heat. We're gonna add our grits, and then we're gonna start that process. All right, that looks great. Let's get a little cleaned up here. Alright, the other thing we're doing to this sauce is I have like leftover random thyme. Need to get rid of tarragon. So we're going to throw all of that in here. How do I want to do this? Alright. And look at our cream. Alright, looking great. We're going to add this cup of polenta, I guess, whatever we want to call it here. Let's turn our heat down. We're already getting hot. Alright, and let's get this all incorporated. Whisk. Come here. All right, so we have our basis, or our base kind of flavor going on this guy. What should I do here? Let's letting all of that kind of come up still, start cooking. The thing with grits or polenta, whatever, it can handle a ton of salt, and it truly needs it. So we're gonna do a fat hit of salt. I wish I had white pepper. I went to the store today, they don't have white pepper. What the fuck? How do you not have like typical ingredients? So we're using black pepper. The issue why I want white pepper is because it won't like show in the grits here. It's gonna be like speckled, right? With all the grain or the cut of the pepper. So just me being annoyed again. So that looks great. Let's get this guy moving. It already needs more cream, right? Or more liquid. So let's get this guy filled up for the other 2.5 or about 2, probably a little bit more than 2 more cups worth of liquid. And then we're gonna add knobs of butter, more chicken fat, and then cream to finish. Or excuse me, cheese to finish. Alright, so that's looking great. Let's get this combined. And once my temperature gets more regulated and not so constantly hot, this stovetop, this will slowly start coming together and looking a little bit better. This whisk is like the bane of my existence. Oh, bless me. Alright, little cleanup. Little clean as we go session. This is good. This is looking good. What else we got? What else we got? Let's get this wiped down. Okay. I got cheeses. This can kind of go away. All right, we're looking good. Let's get a different. And keep stirring this guy. At this point, it's not like crazy important to like stir like crazy. But towards the end, it truly, truly will become a whole job in itself. Incorporate this guy. It's trying to heat up a little bit more now that this has figured itself out. And I really want this to be like a risotto almost consistency. Like this very creamy, loose, not like a cake. Like sometimes you can get like polenta, like cake almost. And this is just gonna be super cheesy, super exciting. Again, we're using this like uncommonly finely ground version of this, so hopefully that won't ruin everything, but we'll see. We will see. So let's add some butter to some of these. So let's see what we're tasting like with our sauce to start. Use my spoon. Where'd my spoon go? I probably put it in the dishwasher. All right, sauce. Turn up the heat a little bit. We got our thyme, our tarragon in there. Super good, super good. I do want a little bit more kind of sodium on that. And we're just gonna let it do its thing. It's doing well so far. No major changes. A moment to cheers. Guys, I promise I'm gonna figure out like why the lighting is so blown out. I think it's the camera, to be honest. It might be me. All right, when did we start this? Maybe around 6 we started the grits polenta. All right, we're gonna do a quick hit of our favorite garlic butter, roasted garlic butter that we made, into the grits. Just a thick knob, my favorite unit of measurement for butter. And why not? We got some. We save we save fat in this house, right? This is all chicken fat. I have a beef fat, I have pork fat, and then garlic butter that we made. Let's add just a little bit of that. Why not? All right. And we're just reducing on our sauce. We're just letting the flavors come out. Let all the water reduce. We're getting there. We're getting there. Is it because I'm white? I feel like, okay, look at this. Video, like, okay, kind of normal white, and then the one over the stove, it's like Edward Cullen white, like straight out of Twilight white. I think it's the camera, bro. I don't know. I'll figure it out eventually. I apologize. We're adding some liquid here. I really just want to make sure that the consistency on this is like nice and smooth and not clumpy, and that's why I brought the whisk back out. Alright. Vampire. Dude, and we live in the Pacific Northwest. Lauren, you might be a vampire too, bro. Oh. Alright, see how this is starting to bubble? Turn the heat down just a touch, but that's like right where we want it to be. Actually, I don't know if you can see if it bubbled or not. This is the photo or video. Well, that's the right heat. Just let it slowly start bubbling and coming together. Yeah, when you're not in Arizona with the family at the pool, right? Oh. All right, let's see how this guy's doing. I know I'm getting excited or like overly excited when I want to blend this already. It just tastes so good. Man, delicious. Okay. We're gonna add a little bit more stock. Again, we're just reducing, concentrating flavors. And the other thing is we got time, right? We have the time. We got the grits are gonna take forever. Lauren, I'm down for a Hot Ones challenge. The first one we did was great, but like it wasn't that hot. I'm trying to like lose my mind, you know? We should definitely go down the gauntlet, especially now that you have all the crazy ones. The grits take forever because there's like two types of grits, right? Like stone ground, like real grits, which is kind of what we're using. Again, it's like the finer version. And then there's like quick grits, which take like 10-20 minutes tops. But it's really because grits are basically like corn ground up. And that corn takes a while to like become soft enough to even like palate. So a good 45 minutes to an hour with a lot of stirring and a lot of adjusting. And it's worth it. Like I absolutely love grits. So we'll see here. We'll see. Ten sauces. Okay, that's a fat lineup. I'm down. We'll get this figured out, and we'll have to do another one. We gotta figure out the questions too. I want to get like crazy questions. What else does he do? Like There's like the Instagram pull-up. That's a cool one. I'm trying to think what else. We're not like famous or anything, so our Instagrams are kind of lame. But no, I'm down. We'll figure something out. Keep stirring. Just keep stirring. I think I want to add more butter and more cream mixture. Where's my butter? Another knob. And a splash. Alright, where are we at? Okay. We're gonna feed another knob of butter to this guy. Slowly just kind of bring up the fat content here. And then I'm getting ready to blitz it. I'm getting excited and I'm getting ready for it, so. Let's give another taste test and we can season before we, or see if it needs any, but maybe season after the blitz, to be honest. It's so good. It just has this like the epitome of like savory and herby, like right up front and smacks you, right? Just like this beautiful smack of like umami from the tomato, and then just like this wonderful salt, savory, herby hit, and then it finishes smooth with like tomato finish. Like, oh my god, I absolutely love this. And this is just starting. Just like wait till we get to the final piece here, right? Knob of butter, about a tablespoon. I would say so. Let's see here. There's a good thick guy. Just like a good little wedge. I think this is like a good knob. What a great descriptor, right? Just a nice knob. Alright, so this is looking great. We'll do a quick stir. Make sure this guy's acting appropriately. Okay, let's get this guy ready for the blitz. We're going to take out our aromatics, our thyme, and our tarragon. Fish out some of this. Try to save all of everything else. Maybe 2 tablespoons, right? I agree. Come on. Come on. Alright, turn this guy down. I think we got most of the stems. That's looking good. Give this guy another turnabout. A little cream hitter, liquid hitter. Alright. Okay, so for this guy, we're gonna blitz it in the blender. Last time I used the immersion blender. It's just like the stick, and you just like shove it in here, but it just sprays everywhere. So this was solid sage advice from someone in stream last time. to just blend it. Like, what might as well, right? So let's get that going. Let's see here. We got our blender top. I feel like I'm about to make a mess. I'm hoping I don't make a mess, but I feel like getting this. Can you guys see it right? All right, we got our little blender guy. Looks good. I think it looks great. Not a whole lot, but we can keep adding liquid if needed. Let's get this guy like ready for it to go right back in. Okay. Give this guy a quick stir. Awesome. Alright, you guys can't really see this, but we're blending. Let's get a lid. Maybe you guys can kind of see it. Where's my lid at? Here we go. Please don't go everywhere. There we go. Alright, so we're letting this guy blend, and then we're going to strain it, and we're going to put it right back into this pan, and then we're back down to the reduced game, and we're just going to keep adding, keep adjusting, and building from there. Wow, wow. Alright, we got our favorite chinois. And we're just going to let this kind of come out. Lovely. Let's see if we can get a little bit more. I need like another fucking set of hands here. Alright, I think that looks great. Alright, so this is our sauce. We're going to add a little bit of stock. Thin it out just a touch. We're going to add maybe like a good half knob of butter. Maybe like a quarter knob. And then we're going to add just like a little kiss of this half and half cream. All right, and we're back to reducing, right? We're gonna incorporate and now we have this like absolutely beautiful velvety, pure, like clean absolutely wonderful sauce that's gonna just be the kind of main attraction of this dish here. Wow, oh my god. I'm so into that. I'm so into that. Okay, so that's doing great. Throw the heat on low. Let's get this guy all mixed up and about. How we looking? How we looking? All right, so we've added technically 4 cups of liquid. I think we're gonna need more, to be honest. We're at like halfway point in the cooking process. We're gonna add another little thing of butter. And let's combine. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, absolutely looking great. All right, quick little cleanup session. Bear with me. Okay. I wish you guys could see how like velvety this sauce is. It looks absolutely insane. Just gonna steal a little bit of this guy. We're still just thinning it out just a little bit, so it can keep reducing and not get too thin here. But it just completely coats this spoon as well. It's hard to see, but completely coating the spoon. Tastes insane. I'm excited. Cannot wait. All right, I think we're ready to get our chicken going as well. Let's get these guys in the oven. We have our 2 like thigh whole pieces. Again, it's all blown out. Love that for you guys. We're putting in the oven at 350 just to pretty much bring it to temp. Once we have that done, we're gonna broil it to finish. The hope is that there's some crispy skin involved, which is most likely. And then we'll kind of let that rest for the last like 10 minutes or so while everything else comes together. Once again, a moment to cheers. Let's try our grits here too. Make sure those are headed in the right direction. Not bad, not bad. Obviously need more salt and pepper. Putting the rest of the butter in there. I'm also going to add the goat cheese at this point. What do we have, like 20 more minutes left on the grits? Let that all incorporate. I love goat cheese so much. It's gonna add this like wonderful tangy like bite to it, and then just help the consistency and the cheesiness. It's gonna be insane. And then we're gonna obviously add the Parmesan at the end as well here. And I'm like off frame. All right, looking good, guys. No complaints so far. I think we're actually doing quite well. The grits are probably going to be done sooner than expected, just due to the fineness of the pout of the grade of. They're not coarse, is what I'm trying to say. Super good. All right, I'm gonna be right back. All right, we back. We brought Leon the cat. Leon, what's going on, bro? Leone. It's Leone. Does it smell good? All right, this is our basically like crazy reduction tomato based sauce. A lot more going on there than just tomato. And then we have our grits polenta slowly coming up to being done. Those are looking great. We just added the goat cheese. Doesn't that smell good? And then we got the chicken in the oven. Look at it in there. It's looking great, huh? Looking great, looking great. Do you want some when it's all done? I just woke him up from dead sleep. He's like, I don't even know what's going on right now. Oh, all right. I just love grits so much. I cannot wait for these. Alright, we're thinning out our sauce. Just because we have some time to kill, we can let it reduce. Let's get it all back to the right consistency here. I love the color too. It's this like deep rusty orange. And it's so like velvety. Oh my god. Love it, love it, love it. Alright. I think we're ready for a refill. Let's see what's good with that. Alright, we back. We're ready for a refill. Lauren, are you still pounding the IPAs? Are you switching it up? Alright, we're gonna do our 5-second count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a little water topper. Number 3, I love it. Cheers. Alright, let's take a look at our chicken. Let's actually give this a stir. Add a little bit more liquid. Awesome. Alright, let's take a look at our chicken. Fuck, I already forgot what time we put the chicken on. I mean, it's looking absolutely sexy. And really, the chicken is fine. We're just using it to come up to temp. And then we'll again finish it under the broiler. And 350 isn't gonna like make or break any of this, but I think it's been in there for like, God, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. I think like 620 we maybe put it on. Could be wrong there. Could be wrong there. Alright, now that we've added the goat cheese, let's give this another taste. That's so good. It still needs more salt. That's gonna be good. That's gonna be super good. Wow. Okay. I'm happy with this. This is all still looking great. We're just kind of waiting for things to come together. Again, just adjusting here and there. Rams are going to the Super Bowl. Wow. Wow. Were they? I can't remember. I'm also the worst at sports. Were they in the Super Bowl last year? I have no idea. But they've been kind of like lights out the last couple of years. So that's insane. I still want Joe Burrow to win. There's just something about that kid. All right. Little cleanup session. How we doing? All right, the last thing I want to prep is gonna be the chives, just to finish. Joe Badass for the win for sure. Damn, it's in LA. That's kind of insane. Interesting. We'll see. We'll have to see. That'll be fun though. That'll be a good game. That'll be a great game. Alright, really the last thing is to get these chives. And I love chives as just a quick finisher topper. They're super small and refined. I think they just bring certain dishes together better than scallions or green onions would. They just look sexier. They just have a good finish to them. So let's get some of these chopped, prepped, and ready. I think I'm gonna clean these up a bit. Alright. Looking good, looking great. God damn, I just can't get over the sauce. I'm so into it. Okay. Alright, we're adding the last bit of cream liquid mixture. We're going to add our Parmesan. A good healthy amount. This all combined. All right, all right, all right. Beautiful. Let this keep doing its thing. Let our sauce keep finishing. Really, the only thing left to do is to watch the chicken, and then we're going to finish it, like I said, under the broiler and have a good old time. This to me just like screams like South Carolina. It's like grits and like sexy chicken, right? Like I'm stoked. I'm stoked. I guess the one thing we should do is like season our chicken heavily. We only did the salt and pepper, so let's get that going actually. And it's okay, like no, like as long as you initially season with like the basics, you're great. And then like a lot of times some of the seasoning falls off during the cooking process, which is typical. So that's why I sometimes typically finish the chicken as well with more seasoning. So we're gonna do it kind of midway through, a couple more minutes in the oven, and then maybe again at the end here. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this, but we'll talk you through it. We'll talk you through it. All right, we got our chicken. So far we've only done salt and pepper. We're gonna do really basic seasoning. We got onion powder, garlic powder, wherever it is. I love celery salt. It's like top 5 favorite seasoning. Enough salt. The rest is going to be paprika and cayenne. All right, great. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh. Bless me. Alright, we got our chicken seasoned. Everything else is just like wrapping up, coming up to temp, figuring itself out. Let's get this guy thinned out a bit. Oh, bless me. Okay. Blow my nose, bear with me. Whew! Alright, we're back. We're back. Ugh. You know what to do. Alright, let's see how this guy's looking. Alright, let's taste this guy. Turn our heat down. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Grits are pretty much done. That tastes absolutely insane. Let's test our chicken temp. Make sure that we are not serving underdone chicken. Let's see. Yep, our chicken is in good shape. Alright, we're gonna finish under the broiler. And then we're gonna plate, my least favorite part. And then I'm gonna eat and you guys are gonna go do your own thing, you know? Lauren, how did the pasta bake turn out? It looks super good. Was it like a ziti bake? Or maybe it was a like penne bake? I love when you just like pasta sauce, maybe meat, bake it in the oven. So good, so good. Did you put it to, where did you pick it up from? I just got a, like a take and bake from PCC. So good. So good, so quick. And it was like hella food. Like it fed me for a couple days. Oh, you made it? Hell yeah, hell yeah. Alright, let's take a look at our chicken. I can see the skin starting to kind of like bubble and move. It's looking great. A couple more minutes. And we also have it on like the low broiler, like not crazy high heat. Because we've already seared it. We were low and slow on that, so that really got the skin crispy. And then this is just to like make sure that we have a crispy finish. This is gonna be insane. I hope you guys are ready. I wish I could like share this with you guys. You guys could eat it with me. Tortellini, garlic, turkey breast, red and white sauce. Ooh, hell yeah, parm. Layer it like lasagna, dude. So good. Oh my god. I love pasta dishes like that too. So good. I made raviolis last night, Lauren. Oh my god. We did like a mushroom filling and then like a 3 or 4 cheese filling on the other one. Wow. Wow. Top notch. Absolutely top notch. This looks so good. Oh my god. Couple more minutes, couple more minutes. Alright, we're turning this guy off. This is gonna be so good. I can't wait. Alright, let's take our chicken out. Let's take a look. We're gonna switch, little transition. Alright, our chicken looks insane. Seasoning is on point. Our color is on point. Absolutely perfect. We're gonna let this rest just for a couple minutes while we figure everything else out. All right, so we got our plate, our bowl here. We're obviously gonna do the grits on the bottom, chicken on the top, sauce on top of that. I'm trying to think like how this is gonna look. I think we'll be okay. All right, let's get this together. Where's my spoon at? Give me a spoon. All right, we're doing a lot of grits, right? Who cares? Fill her up. Oh. All right, this looks great. I almost kind of want these to like solidify just a little bit, just like form up, take shape. And then we'll put the chicken on top here. The grits are so creamy, guys. Absolutely love it. And it has a similar consistency as like the coarser one. But I think like it's just not like individualized. Like typically you can almost like taste each individual grain with grits. And this it's more just like a mashed potato, at least texture, with like all the flavors we put in there, which were insane, obviously. Okay, let's see our skin nice and crispy. Wow. All right, let's lay this bad boy on there. All right, once again, all the like whites are blown out. I wish you guys could see it a little bit better. But looking great. Let's get our sauce. Alright, our sauce needs to be thinned out again before we plate, which is fine. Super normal. All right, we got the chicken thigh, the chicken drumstick. We got this crazy grit grits base with like insane goat cheese, parmesan. We used all of that flavor from the chicken initially, right? Cooking it in that one pan, getting all the flavor from that, adding that into the grits, and then we did the low and slow kind of get rid of all the moisture from our chicken cut here. Got that crispy, finished it in the oven, finished it under the broiler, crisped it back up. We got our sauce, which was literally the most like condensed flavored sauce you've ever seen. We blitzed it, we strained it, we got that back up to like the velvety status. We got our quick scallion chive topper. Like this looks absolutely insane. I would eat this at a restaurant 100%. Like look at our colors there, our deep orange, we got the rusty tomato. Like this is gonna be absolutely phenomenal. This was also really fun. Thank you everyone for joining. Lauren, you're the fucking best. Love you, miss you. Let's do this little hot ones challenge where we might actually die this time with like some of the legit hot ones you have now. Let's get that going. But again, thank you guys for joining. I'm gonna eat. I'm going to wrap up my Sunday before I lose my mind before work tomorrow. Hope you guys have a good week coming up. Love it. Peace out. Bye. And maybe one last cheers.